So enthusiastic at her.
I know, that's me. This is my Stephen Wright impression. Our next comedian tonight is so Jim, hold on. So not only did you put this here, but you also put the actual lineup in the back of all the papers on here.
Yeah, I don't see a problem.
I do. All right, give it up for what's your last name? Stafford? Like Staffordville? All right, give it up for Roger Stafford Lowe.
Thank you. This is my first time doing stand-up comedy. Please. No, none of that. It's not going to be good.
You suck!
You're not going to. Thank you. He's correct.
I love you already.
It's good. Don't worry though. It's going to be short. It's only going to be about the length of an elevator ride. So let's just do. We all do in elevators. Just chuckle when I mention the weather and judge me later with your friends. Has anyone here ever been to the state of Idaho?
No.
Yeah, exactly. No. It doesn't exist. There is no such thing. I have compiled massive amounts of evidence on this. There is no such thing as Idaho. It is just the black void in between Oregon and Wyoming. The settlers came to it at one point. It's like the walls of Pac-Man. You go in one side and you just come out the other immediately. Because have you ever seen pictures of Idaho? Have you ever seen, like, famous people from Idaho? Exactly. There's no such thing. Potatoes?
Yeah, there's like famous potatoes, there's a giant potato.
Oh, I've never heard of that, so it doesn't count. I have one more thing to say. So I've noticed a theme at restaurants lately, and I don't like it. I think we could do away with it. That's menu items with funny names, with themed names. No one enjoys ordering these. The waitresses don't enjoy taking the orders for these. The menu items like this really are the ruinous end to unchecked capitalism. This is where free markets have gotten us, folks. It's just burgers with the name of a guy, usually a two-letter name, and a size modifier before it. Just Big Joe's sloppy burger. It's bad. And that's all I have.
Give it up for Roger Rabbit Stafford Lowe. So, you reminded me, my brother actually works at TGI Fridays, and they got a new menu, and I took a look at it, and it actually has like suggestions on words to use when describing food. No. It's like, our 16-ounce sirloin is so spectacular. Your mouth will water in ecstasy, and your boner will rise. Like, that's pretty much like, it was like, there's no word. If I had a waiter come up and say those things to me, I would just be like, no, I'm leaving. That's it.
What restaurant was that?
Fridays. TGI Fridays. Or as I like to call it, thank goodness it's F. That's a real thing I do in public. I don't have friends. Our next comedian is someone most of you know and hate. Give it up for Mark Kaufman.